Tim's World. Um, Pretty good, man. Pretty good. In fact, the video will be out tomorrow, most likely. It's going to be a long one because it's going to be from start to finish, from the actually getting the putting the frozen from the very beginning to the very end. So I probably got 15 hours of video I have to cut down. I'm trying to go make it less than 20 minutes. So other than that, but right now I got the last 3 jars in the canner. Kane, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Oh, thank you. So are you. Tim, way above average tonight. So nice to see you. Watch some TV.
Can you tell them?
She's got a tooth coming. She wants me to tell you that.
Today, it's gonna come out when I pull it.
They're gonna come out when you pull it.
Is
That's right.
Junkyard and Jeff here?
Huh?
Is Junkyard and Jeff?
No, Junkyard and Jeff is not here yet. When they come here, I'll tell them. I'll tell you. Yeah, Joe Biden 2020. Yeah. Oh, let me get this put on to where I can see the chat. I can barely see it as it is. Uh, Ty, good evening. Need to watch Plandemic? Is that on YouTube? Because I think they took it off. Everybody's been sending it to me, but it's been off. It's off on YouTube. They're taking it off as fast as you can get it put on. Because they hate to tell the truth, evidently. That's what the problem is. YouTube is owned, in affiliation with Google, right? And you know who owns Google, don't you? Yeah, the same guy that wants to kill everybody with his vaccine. That's who owns Google. Yeah, Joe Biden can hide his own Easter eggs.
Hey, if I brush my teeth, it might come out.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Brian. How about you? Just me? Good evening. Kane eats rotten cabbage sandwiches. Oh, let's say it ain't so. I'll tell her she's in brushing her teeth right now, just me. Mason, how you doing? By the way, just me and Tylene, you're looking way above average. Nice to see you. What's for the new stash? Well, I've had it for 2 days. Where you been? Like my brother says, there's no need for rebuttal. It is Paul Tuttle. I'm doing good. It's on right now? Is it on YouTube?
I hurt me. I hurt myself with it too.
Yeah, just me said hi.
Hi. I'm trying to get my tooth out.
It smells like pork in here. How you doing there, Stray? Well, not really. I got 1 jar of ham broth canning. I've already done 7 jars of 3 jars of meat and broth, and then 4 jars of meat or just broth. And then I got 3 jars of broth and 3 quarts and 1 pint, and then 1 quart of ham broth canning right now. So. Mama Rinda, good evening. Nice to see you. You're looking well above average tonight. Stray, well below average. Now, Ty, is that on YouTube you're looking at, that Plandemic? Well, yeah, I know he had to work for a living today. Uh, I've been hard at it ever since about 10 o'clock. Um, I brought in all the beef broth and you know, the oxtail and the ham broth and stuff. And I had to wash all the jars, get them clean. I put them in the oven, sterilized them. And the broth I had to warm up. And then I filtered the broth. I went through 12 cone filters, the big shortening filters, you know, the ones you use in restaurants to filter out shortening. I went through 12 of those to filter that broth out so it's a nice, clean broth. So, boy, huh, doesn't take much to impress them, does it?
Just seen I got one of these.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. Oh. Junkyard, good evening. Gretchen, Junkyard's here.
Hey, Junkyard. Guess what? I got a loose tooth. I try and get it out.
She's got a loose tooth and she's trying to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Junkyard.
Allie says hi.
Hi, Allie. Hi, everybody.
Linda says hi.
Hi, Linda. Hi, everybody.
Kevin says go clean your room.
Hey, Kevin.
Okay.
I have a grandma's.
She's at Grandma's, Kevin.
My house is off the street.
Yeah.
You know.
Got some grilled burgers loaded.
So I got a treat.
Well, there you go. Arriba. Junkyard said he could pull that for you. Oh, you're using Ty's phone. Okay. I thought you were Ty. In that case, then you're looking well below average then.
Then Junkyard, you might gotta come here then.
You might have to come there and do it, Junkyard.
But no tweezers.
No tweezers. I'm only going to use pliers.
Not pliers either.
Yeah. Go play now. Come on. Yeah. No. She likes it when her teeth fall out. Tooth fairy comes. They're all her baby teeth, so her big ones are coming in. So, oh, I bet it is going to be different. I know. It'll come out in perfect time. That's what I told her. Either that or let me grab it with my needle nose pliers. I'll take it out of there. They don't call me the dentist for no reason. So. Trying to get the pressure cooker to start steaming, or canner. So I'm on my second batch today. So yeah, tofu loaf. There you go. Yeah. You're only using half your sites? Huh. Then only should pay you half the amount of money. You're only working half as hard. Dr. Hook, that's right. I had you at ham jello. Yeah. Well, I just turned that ham jello into ham broth. It's in the canner right now, Allie. Oh, yeah? I tell you what. This bullshit is bullshit about this coronavirus. You know, somebody lied to somebody that somebody lied to somebody and somebody lied to somebody to get everybody to believe that nobody's lying. You have a ball electric canner on its way. That's pretty cool. That's the kind you can actually set right on by the sink and then open up a drain and drain it right out. You don't ever have to lift it up and drain it, do you? Huh? That ain't right. Yeah, there's no freezers for sale. There's no meat for sale. No. Because everybody's dying. You know why, just me? Because they're all dying of something different. It doesn't matter. There's a woman that's on there that works for the World Health Organization or whatever, and she was taking questions, and she said that's right. If the person dies of a heart attack or any other ailment, as long as they had coronavirus, they get marked as coronavirus, even though something else killed them. You know, have you noticed nobody's died of natural causes lately? Everybody's dying of coronavirus. I haven't heard what Schiff did yet, but I don't know if you know where the article is there, Junkyard on Facebook or whatever. Private message it to me because I haven't been able to figure out what he did, but I heard something's going on. It is horrible. There's a woman or a guy up in Hillsdale, the next county over, had a heart attack. Had a heart attack at home. They couldn't revive him. He got to the hospital. They marked him, dead on arrival as coronavirus. And now the family's suing. It's because they get money for it. The hospitals get $750 if you die of the flu, I guess. $13,000 if you die of the coronavirus. $39,000 if you die of the coronavirus while on a ventilator. That's why Cuomo wanted all the ventilators, because that's big money for New York. I might have missed your comment. Let's see. Well, all right. Were these people sick to begin with, Brian? I'm not saying they weren't, but it's not as bad as everybody says it is. Now, sure, if you're sick, this can be a killer, but so can the flu. If you have a bad heart, you got diabetes, you're obese, you've got high blood pressure, all these other things, and then you get that, it can, it stresses you out to where you could die. Yeah, pneumonia due to COVID. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand how two young, healthy people die of it, but it's very rare. Not that I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying it's very rare. Um, According to everything that we've seen and heard and everything, a young person in pretty good shape or in decent shape can withstand this with no problem. My sister-in-law is 56 years old. She's not the healthiest in the world, but she had it, faced it, and didn't. It wasn't that bad on her. So right. Oh, she's bound and determined to get that tooth out. She told Junkyard he needs to come over and pull it. He said they'll bring his vice grips. She said no tweezers. I have 2 freezers out there, and then I got a refrigerator freezer in the garage also, and then I got a refrigerator freezer in the house. And I see that, yeah. No, that was pressed ham, homemade spam. It's pressed ham. Oh. Now, if I was gonna do it, if I was gonna make that pressed ham into spam, okay, I'd done the same thing I did there, except for I'd used clear Jello, and I would have kept about a cup of that ham out. The rest of it, I'd have thrown in to a food processor and processed it into a paste. Then I would have threw it all into the mixer with that cup of shredded ham to give it some texture, and then I would have baked it, with in a bread dish with a heavy pan on top of it or something to put pressure on it. That's how you make spam. I will. I'll try. I may have to go out and knock a steer in the head to get any meat. I got a freezer. There you go, John Carroll. Well, knock one in the head for me too. I'll come and get it. So. You made pork. I can't pronounce that. Oh. It was pretty tasty. Like I said in the video, though, it is kind of salty. When I do it again, depends on what kind of hams you're cooking. The hams that I did was they were smoked hams. They had a high salt content. Now, if you're doing spiral hams that you're going to be sure cured, they don't have that much salt in them. And then I could have done it with those, and probably wouldn't have had no problem whatsoever. Aspic is a gelatin, okay. So you ate pork Jello, 5 cubic foot, a small one. That is a small one. I bought I think it's a 5 cubic foot, 5 or 6. It's a small one. I bought that on Marketplace. Guy had it for $50, and I couldn't walk or anything. So I asked him how it ran. He said, good. It's got a couple of dents in it, but it's like 10 years old, but it runs great. I said, well, I'll take it. I said, will you deliver it? He said, where you live? I said, Adrian, I'll give you $10 if you deliver it. He said, I'll bring it to you. So he brought it to me. Kathy walked out and paid him $60, and he actually put it in the garage, put it right where it had to go. I'll get top dollar. There you go. That's right. Huh. There you go there, Junkyard. Just walk across the fence and get one of them. Yep. Hello, Caroline. Roseanne, Caroline, Junkyard, Allie, Ryan, everybody that's in here, you're all looking well above average. So. Stray goes like this, Kathy. He says, Kathy goes to work, house smelling like Febreze, comes home, house smells like pork parts. Yeah, let's see. Huh. Oh, guess what? My pain management doctor called me today. Okay, they canceled the last appointment because I needed a full hour to talk to the doctor, right? Because it was going to be a new doctor, so I needed a full hour to talk to the new doctor so they could evaluate me. So they canceled the appointment because they didn't have time to do that with the appointment slot that I had. So they made it for May 22nd or something like that. They called me today and said, well, we're not open still, so we're going to have to cancel the appointment. Unless you'd like to talk to the doctor by phone, video conference. I said, no, I'd rather do it personal because, in person, because that's why I couldn't see the doctors because I had to be there. You had to have an hour long uh, office visit. And you want me to do a video or, a phone call? Well, you know damn well they're going to charge you $150 for a phone call. Yeah, no. Uh-uh. For $150, you better start doing a tap dance in front of me in your office. So, yeah. If I could have said, yeah, $300 or more. Huh. That's good. They're not getting this one or two, Junkyard. Honestly. And besides that, if they do, you can always tell them, say, well, you were just going to kill them anyways. Still waiting for your stimulus check? You're not getting one, Caroline. You are very, very bad. Uncle Sam said you're not getting one. It's because you won't kill and eat the deer in the backyard. That's why you won't get one. Kill the deer in the backyard and butcher them out, process them, and put them in a nice big frozen cooler and send them to Iron Dog, and you'll get your stimulus check. I guarantee it. That's how it works. I'm telling you. That's what I think. That's right. That's right, Junkyard. You ain't gonna miss a couple of them. Hell, you're just gonna kill them anyways. Allie, obviously you ain't never had squirrel gravy over biscuits. Now have ya? Aw, squirrel suicide. Did you go back and pick it up? That was dinner on the hoof. I ain't never seen one that tight, but I've seen one tight. I bet that keeps all them little moo-moos in there, doesn't it? Aw, that's right. All right, I love you too, Kevin. Take care. Well, if you only got one biscuit, it ain't too much work for one. Uh-huh. How you doing, Alvin? Nice to have you here. Hey, Cody. Well, you just walked in here a little bit ago. Oh, yeah, I knew it was coming. Now, wouldn't it be something if he put him in charge of investigating the ones that were investigating him? There you go. Sloppy Joe for dinner. No, 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 not Dr. Phil. Uh, I like women. Yeah. Good evening, FFT. Nice to have you here. That's what you had for dinner? Was Sloppy Joe? Huh, back off the fence? There you go. I can't stand Dr. Phil either. I know it's nice to be anywhere. It is what it is. James, how you doing? Nice to see you. Come on. I'm waiting for this thing to steam so I can um, do my canning. I don't know why it's taking so long to steam. It was hot when I put the jars in it. That's a troll? Huh. Hey, what did he say? Oh, huh. Well, that was nice. More storms tonight about midnight. Yes, boyfriend's pregnant. Well, Obama started all this shit. He did. You getting snow this weekend? I hope not. Hope we're not. I want to get that spring installed on my uh, starter recoil. I didn't get it done today. I'm sorry, Alvin. Yeah, probably be yeah, right. No. Well, he's entitled to his own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Moon over Parma. Put some water in the refrigerator. What are those pennies?
Yep.
Huh? Okay.
5 of them so far.
Yeah. He bought some penny rolls. The kid saves every penny he gets. He seen him this morning. He was in this chat this morning. Oh, you're welcome. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go to Canada and get some. They got no use for it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You're named after a funny movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks. And Jeff, Gretchen, Gretchen, come here.
Jeff's here now. Yep. Jeff and Howie's here. Say hi, Jeff. Hi, Howie.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Howie.
Hi.
Oh, Jeff. Guess what? I got a lot of one little tooth about tomorrow. I gotta try pulling it out.
She's got a loose tooth. She's trying to pull it out. You love that? You love that? The Kentucky Derby race. That was pretty funny.
Hey, John, you better come here now and
Yeah.
pull it out.
You better, junkyard. You better come pull it out. You gotta get back away from the screen now.
Come on.
If you guys haven't seen that, let me see if I can bring it up here and post it. It's funny.
By Wuhan style lockdown on the
There we go. If you got Facebook, you'll like this. I'll give her some pliers. So. With a stainless 1911 strap on, that's pretty cool. She's got tappy here, or some double bubble. Right. Give her some peanuts, that'll do it. Yeah. Well, that was nice of her, Allie. Thank you, Mom. Can I have another? Anyways, I love that Kentucky Derby race. It's got one swear word in it that's at the very end of the race, and it describes the race and life to a T. All right there, Alvin. Yep, that's a perfect description. I never seen that horse there in the race until it come up and won the race. You are sure it, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, Brian, this is no joke. There were 7 and then 8 of us kids, when we was growing up. And for Christmas, we'd get a pair of brand new blue jeans with the pockets cut out, and that was the only toys we had to play with until next Christmas. See you later, Alvin. You always bring up the rear. I was waiting for somebody to get that. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been around for 56 years. You're right, Brian. You're absolutely right. Pork roll and eggs. Don't be late. Okay. Yeah. Oh, your shoes out coming and going to school. Yeah. That's one of them murder hornets. They finally got a picture of a murder hornet. So yeah. Um, I have no idea, but they should be coming out real quick. So I bet it did. Narcissistic heavyweight. Oh God. Huh. Oh hey, no problem. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. Huh. You know, back then there was no such thing as child abuse. Yeah. We used to have a. I was just thinking about that. We had a kid that went come to school one day, and he was sore. Okay, could hardly move, and it was Jim, and he couldn't move, couldn't hardly run or anything, but he dressed, and you could see marks down his legs, and he went to take a shower, and he had strap marks, marks up his ass and on his back and stuff. His dad was a bus driver, and the gym teacher, I guess, I wasn't out there. From what I understand, is a gym teacher met the dad out there at the school bus and give him a flogging. So yeah, that would be 600 seconds. Huh. That's right. Should have shoved him into a well. You're right. I don't know. It's okay to discipline, but there's a difference between discipline and severely beating a kid. Huh. Yeah, rolling pins. Yeah. That double jeopardy. That's right, junkyard. Huh. My mom slapped me for lighting fires all over. Well, where the hell was you lighting them at? All over the country? You know, moms are something. You know, back when I grew up, you know, you could be causing trouble, and your mom would be, you know, mom would be walking out the door, and all that mom sense would take effect. She'd reach down, grab her shoe, throw it like a boomerang. It'd go through the entire house, go up the stairs, hit the kid that was being a badass, come back down, land on the floor right in front of her so she could put it back on and walk out the door. Mom's got that certain sense of, you know, like a spidey sense, evidently. Hmm. Yeah, Bush got shoes. So you remember when that Japanese or Chinese or whatever the hell it was, Korean or whatever, so threw a shoe at him? He ducked. Hell, the old man was fast. Oh. It wouldn't Dr. Scholl's took it up. Nowadays, if you just look at a kid, you might as well be committing child abuse. I see that beauty salon person's out of jail. So why would it take the Texas Supreme Court to render a decision to get her out of jail? I don't understand that. Did you see the 5-year-old kids that got put? No, I did not. Did they get one? What were they driving? Huh. You're right. Doggone. That's what. Okay, Stray. Just for you, I will. Oh. Oh, I'm your father. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I already hate this damn thing, and I've only took 2 breaths in it. Oh, I bet. Oh, that was enough for me. Hmm. Yeah, you're gonna get a Lamborghini. You had $3, huh? Oh, oh, that's pretty cool. Damn, that's right. Yeah, there you go. I can shove a super maxi up each nose and then put a tampon, a panty liner across the mouth. There you go. Well, you know, maybe he's a better driver than his mom and dad. Oh, well, he'd like another. Somebody go ahead and take care of that for me, will you? Yeah, cut the strings off. You, you couldn't catch you. That's funny there, Stray. Um, I guess I have to do it. There you go. Hopefully he's out for 600 seconds again there, Brian. You let him in. I know, Jeff, but he likes being thrown back out. Steve is like, he's like the guy that sits at the bar door and he walks to the bar and he grabs his hat and he throws it in. That's Steve right there. He throws the hat in, then he goes out in there after somebody throws the hat back out. He goes in there to see who threw that hat out. Why? Because he'd like to be with that hat when it gets thrown out the second time. That's why. No, yeah. Have you ever heard that old story? Now, the guy that I told you didn't have no fingers on one hand, he would do that. He'd go to a bar and he'd throw his hat in the bar. And if the hat come flying back out, he'd go in there and find out who threw the hat out and whip their ass. Now, if the hat didn't come out, he'd go in there and try to whip the whole bar. So, yeah, make it 900. There you go. That's funny. Hey, you're welcome, Steve. Oh, good. Now he's been timed out by saying that's 120. That's 1,200 seconds. Do I hear 1,500? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go for 2,400. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, you can't keep doing that. You know, Jerry might want to come in and time him out. You know. Where's Grizz at when you need him? The Murder Hornet Gang. There you go. That was pretty interesting today, there, Stray. Yeah. You guys need to be nice to Steve. Huh. Mr. Mott, did you take a turn at throwing Big Steve out? You know, Big Steve's laughing his ass off. I've been waiting to get a message from him, but no. Oh, I know. I will. Sooner or later. Yeah, you feeling okay, Mark? That's right. I gotta go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Hi, Dave. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Kim, good evening. Looking well above average. Schmuck, you're looking well above average too. Dave, you too. Grizz, good evening. Where have you been? Steve's been begging for somebody to time him out. Matt, good evening. Yeah, I know Gary promised not to do it, but you never did. That's right. That way, sleepy night time. Yeah. Well, I'm up to about 6 pounds of pressure right now. Got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. Yeah, it's swollen glands, huh? Well, like I said just a little bit ago, my doctor called from the pain management. They wanted an hour long appointment. Um, a couple of months ago, I was supposed to have an appointment there, but they couldn't do it because they wanted it to be an hour long. So they made it for like the 17th or the 22nd of this month or whatever. They just called today, cancel them because they're not back to work yet. But they'd be more than willing glad to talk to me over the phone. Are you going to talk to me for a whole hour? No. You're going to charge me $150, so I bet. You do have pneumonia? Well, that's, um, well, how can I put it? I'm happy for you. I'm glad you don't have the virus. So, pneumonia sucks. I had it. Then I had a blood clot in the lung at the same time. I had a blood clot behind my leg at the same time. That was a scary deal. My ears look taller? They do. That's because I shaved off this now. Look at that. I got handlebars that'll fit a Harley. A chopper. Right. Must be a hair. No, I did. I had the same haircut. Ah, Robert, I can't help your situation right there. You know, maybe if you tied a rope on it and an anchor and dropped it overboard a little for a little bit, might fix that problem. It's the red hat. I know. Stunningly good looking, huh, Kim? You need a red hat just like this, Kim, so you can proudly tell everybody that Trump's your president. He better come back negative. He better come back negative, or he won't be coming back at all, will he? Yeah. Some things shouldn't be mentioned, Robert. That's right. No, no. Well, they got blue ones that say "Make America Great" too, but they got black ones, and uh, yeah, we're at 7 pounds, people. We're climbing 7 pounds of pressure. That's right. They do hurt like hell. I said I was sick one day, and Kathy said, you got to go to the hospital. I think you got pneumonia, and I wasn't walking yet or anything, so she called an ambulance, and the ambulance come in and they checked me and they said, "There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. You don't need to go to the hospital." She says, "I want him to go to the hospital." Well, it's a good thing because I had pneumonia.
They said they didn't think anything was wrong with you. I told them the doctor, you need to be checked out.
Yeah, they said there was nothing wrong with. They didn't think anything was wrong with me. She said, "You ain't a doctor. I need to be checked out." Well, I got there and I had pneumonia. I had a blood clot in the lung. I had a blood clot behind the knee. And I spent, 5 days in intensive care and then 2 days in a regular room before they let me out. It was touch and go. Well, she said ICU for 3 days. I thought it was 5, but maybe it was 3. Okay. And 3 days on regular floor. Your wife says you're a hypochondriac. Now she has to eat them words. There you go. Your blood clots in your heart. That ain't no good place to have one. I just turned purple. Yours is in the them don't hurt. Them don't feel good at all there. So I hope it's gone by now. I got my blood clot. I was 52, Kath? 4 years ago or something like that. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was in. It was early or late winter of 2016, I believe. That's right. Bring us back a cold one, Kevin. Huh. Never had any of these old people problems. I wish you all well. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm waiting. There you go. Go for 5 minutes alone. There you go. Yeah. Are you still trying to buy that the trailer park there, Brian, or not? Or did you give up on that notion? Excuse me. Good golly. We're at 8 pounds of pressure, people. 8 pounds. Some people are saying, what the hell is he talking about? Straight 5 minutes, that's all? Yeah. It's Friday, that's right. Tomorrow will be another day. It's Friday. Oh my goodness. We're at 9 pounds now. We're creeping up towards 10. Well, it's kind of hard to keep it 10 around here, so it runs between 11 and 13, 11 and 14, somewhere around there. Can you get 25? Well, if I get 25 pounds of pressure in that pressure canner, it's probably going to be hell to pay. You're still working? Okay. And you want to go back to work, drinking bars, but you can't go back to work because you have no job to go back to, Kevin. Remember, you quit, and you haven't been hired by the other one. Hannity is fixing to explain it. He does a pretty good job of explaining every night. Well, you know, they say that safety will blow, but I don't count my chickens on nothing like that. I got a powder me. Oh, okay. Smart man, that Handy. Oh, yeah. Well, we're at 12 pounds. I'll let it get up to about 14 or 15, and I'll go over and turn the heat down some on it. Then I can start counting. Let's see. I can start now because it's above 10. We will do an hour and 28 minutes and 55 seconds. Some of you people that don't know anything about canning, it takes 90 minutes to do quarters. So, pressure canning with meat. Yeah, around 10:30. Yep. By the time it cools down enough, be about 11:15, 11:20. That way I can get them out of the canner. Oh, she's starting to jiggle. Armor, well, that kind of kid's feet. That's right. That's too bad. That's too bad, Brian. Oh, by the way, I got a video coming out of my electric slicer. I sliced up that ham loaf tonight. Looked pretty good sliced up. I bought that slicer for $20. I got it on Craigslist or something like that. Bought it over in Raisin Center. Give $20 for it. And this was probably 6 years ago or something like that. But it was from True Value, and there hadn't been a True Value around here in 15 years. And they had a $79 price tag on the box for True Value. So I think I got a good deal on it, really. There she is, just a jiggling around. Yep, just another traffic COVID death. You're honest, you're right. Now, Tim, you would probably like this. You know all that stuff I had in the broth. You know, you'll see it in the video. But you know, with the celery and green peppers and red peppers and onions and chili flakes and steak seasoning and all that other stuff, all that good stuff you throw in there and minced garlic, all them salads. I almost kept that to put on the dehydrator because I bet that would be some great. After it was dehydrated, throw into a food processor. I bet that would be some great seasoning. To do stews and casseroles and stuff with. Oh, that's right. Get that taken care of. You're right. Do you really? Why is there a bar at every corner? Oh, she's a jiggling away. We're at 14 pounds. I'm gonna go get something to drink and turn the stove down a little bit. I'll be right back. There we go. You're afraid of heights and mountain roads terrify you, huh? I turned her down. So she's right now floating around 12. I got, I think I got 8 or maybe 9 bags of peas out in the freezer. I got to bring them in one day and thaw them out. I don't even have to thaw them out, but um, I'll just throw them in a strainer, colander, rinse them off with some warm water. That'll start them thawing out right there. I'm gonna can them. I got about 5-pound bag of diced carrots, so um, I'll probably can those separate. But I want to can some green beans with onions and bacon in it. Yeah, because your governor told them to go out and get fresh air, didn't they? Riz, go out and get some fresh air. Just stay away from one another. Here. Huh? No, ours told you could go out and get some fresh air, but don't go fishing. And don't do anything else. You can go out and get some fresh air, go to Walmart and Lowe's and Myers and all them other places, but you can't go to church, and you can't you can't go to the beauty salons, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and you can't go fishing, but you can go anyplace else. The Thirsty Beaver? Oh, I bet that's a hoot on a Friday night, eh? Eh? You anywhere near the Dells there, Sleestack? If you know how to talk, if you know how to talk to the beavers, they are all thirsty. That's right. That's right. Yeah, all these campsites are closed. You know why? They want to close down the campgrounds. Make them go under. Then they'll repossess them. You know, like the government will take them over. So, you're north of the Dallas, 45 minutes. My daughter worked for Culver's, and she had to go meet the owner of Culver's there in the Dells. I guess that's where they're at, someplace over there by the Dells. Never been there. Damn near every state bear closed there, Grizz, because they don't want you too close to one another in the state parks. Even though you'll probably never see another person while you're there. There you go. Yeah. Well, we got a Culver's in town. You know, my daughter worked there from the beginning. Huh? Culver's, yeah. Or Cullivers, or whatever you want to call them. No. Huh? I can't hear you, honey. Huh? Oh. I know. Yeah, she just, our governor just extended everything to the 28th of May. Isn't that lovely of the bitch?
It would be nice if I got more than
Yeah.
400.
It'd be nice if she got some money besides the 400 they're paying her.
Everybody else gets 600 plus unemployment.
I get the 360 plus 600. Yeah. You feel like an essential worker, don't you? Being screwed all the time. I
Welfare.
know. You got a Culver's in Evansville? That's pretty cool. Quite frankly, I like Culver's, but I don't go to this one right here because the guy's an ass. Treated my daughter like an ass, you know. He was a complete ass.
Yeah.
You know, she went into work a lot of times when it wasn't, you know, she had days off, she'd have to go into work and all, and he'd get pissed at something and he'd take it out on them.
Use that for them.
Huh?
Use the F word.
Yeah, use the F word and everything, you know, swearing at them. I told her, I said, you know, that little son of a bitch don't want me to hear him say it because I'll jerk him right out of it, you know, behind the counter by his tie. That'd be the last time he talks to you guys that way. That's right.
I don't know where that house is.
You know, honey, I'll do anything for my kids.
Should we tell them sit down so I can put my feet up?
Why, you want me to rub them for you?
No, she'll sit deep now.
I
Do you have a drink while it's done or something?
bumped my head. I did fall down. I fell down twice.
Something.
Yeah, complete asses are better. That's right. Lives in a communist state. Thanks, honey. I could use a cup.
Good for you.
I don't sit there and say that. I made it all day today.
Was I here?
Well, you was here drinking it. I didn't make any after you left.
I didn't get up at 4 and go to bed at,
I didn't get up at 4 either. I got up at 6 o'clock. Didn't you hear the alarm go off?
well, you got up at, you went to bed at 6 o'clock, 5:30.
Hey, what's the pressure on that?
No.
All right. It's fine. Thank you. Yeah, it's ran by Nasty Pislosi's nephew. That's right. You already got enough foreigners. Yeah, I don't understand it. California is financially bankrupt, broke, and everything else, but they want to give money they don't have to illegal aliens. Yeah. Now there's plenty more for Idaho's got plenty of room for more people. You sure wish you had a chunk of pressed ham loaf? There you go. Yeah, I did. I made a sandwich actually with it today. I had some hot dog buns from yesterday, so that's instead of getting out some bread, I just took a couple hot dog buns, threw them in the microwave, warmed them up, took that ham loaf, split her in half, run her down the side of that, threw some cheese on it and some Miracle Whip, and they were damn tasty. Yeah, I know. That's because they want to live next to Robert and Idaho Hillbilly. In between them both. It looked like spam. Well, it's just pressed ham loaf, actually. Um, if I'd have had, you know, a bread pan that was steel and, you know, some heavy weights, it would have looked a lot more like, you know, a real pressed ham. You move the pan handle. Well, if I ever get enough money, I'm going to leave this state and move to Riga or Bertzel. Then you'd be a panhandler, that's right. The Idaho Panhandle is beautiful. Never heard of it. No. You got family up in Kuski? Kuski who? Huh. Hey, bring me the orange coat, soda, will you? Means I can't get a cup of coffee from your mama.
Where is Mama?
She's out in the garage. There you go. It's a Michigan tree. Oh, look at the color on that. You've been there, maybe. That's right. You're right. Grizz is in California. He was born in California. He was born in California, raised in the cave. Trucking and a trucking is all he craves. Then someday, some way, he found himself lost. Ended up in Sweet Home, Oregon. And yet, no, you'll never be able to get it out. That's just like Elizabeth Warren with all that Indian blood in her. Even though that mosquito took the last drop of it, she still says she has it in her system. And just like that, she was bit by a mosquito and her Indian blood was all gone. Yeah, I know. It's just like orange juice without them pesky health benefits. You're right. Yeah. See, you're already corrupted. It doesn't matter. You've got it implanted in your DNA. So you already are corrupted. You're a Californian by heart. Mhm. Now, when Grez moved to Oregon, did he sing that Bugs Bunny song? I left my heart in San Francisco. That where you left your heart there, Grez, is in San Francisco when you moved to Oregon? You go ahead and tell us all that story you want, Grizz. We know better. Huh. We know better than that. Steve told us you lived right down the street from him. You guys were neighbors. It's not as pretty up there. Huh. Guess I have to get my own damn coffee. Grizz, yell out real loud for me. Woman, get that man a cup of coffee. Yeah, they met at the YMCA. Did you yell, Grizz? I said, yell, woman, get that man a cup of coffee. You're standing, Nick. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. I'm talking about fetching me some, Grizz. I always have to yell for her to get you coffee. I was waiting for you to yell for my wife to get me some. Go ahead. Go ahead. Guess I have to get my own damn self. I'll be right back. I got 30 more minutes of this. I need some coffee. Been a rough day. Worked my fingers to the bone, I did. Poured your coffee for you. Oh. Michigan, where are you from, Stanek? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Chris. Oh. You actually was in Cab 7's live stream? Okay. With me. All right. On the panel? Or in the chat room? In the chat room? Okay. I haven't been to Cab 7's in a while, but I think it was week before last time I was there. I haven't seen Green Bay Wacky either in a long time. Every once in a while I wake up in the morning, in the middle of the night, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm constipated. I'll turn on the computer and see if Green Bay Wacky's on, because if I'm constipated, I can watch him for about 10, 15 minutes and get you going. things start to flow. And it's just like a cup of coffee, I guess. Yeah, it's just like having something nice even here, but nobody's nice. That's right. Yeah, I'm the nicest one in the stream. So, do you see my Rubbermaid shed there, Grizz? It's a beaut. I like it, especially because of the price. Yeah, that's the proof. That's right. No. Yeah. No. My son had it. He gave it to me. And then we started putting it up. We got it up the other day, all together. It makes a nice little garden shed. It's got all the garden tools in it. There you go. Hey, hello. How you doing? Hey, hello. Oh, I'm doing good. And you? Nice to have you here. Actually, coffee tastes pretty good tonight for some reason. Canadian, eh? I don't, it may be. We're right around 13 and a half pounds of pressure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. You commented on two different videos. Um, okay. Is it one of them great big old shed cabins or what? I do have it. Yeah, I really do got a rubber room now. That's right. Yeah, I'm telling you, it may only be 7 foot by 7. My name's actually Drew. Huh. Okay, Drew. Where are you from, Drew? That's pretty cool. Ohio? Where at in Ohio? Usanic? You know, Usanic is, I looked at it. Usanic is, one of them video game warriors or whatever. Northern Ohio? Well, I'm Southern Michigan. I live 18 miles from the Ohio line, 38 miles from Toledo. Free is the best kind. Well, anyways, getting back to that Rubbermaid, it's only 7 by 7. But if you had to, a person could live in that. Stuff a bunch of material or whatever in those little spaces where you can see light. You know, start hanging stuff on the walls to get some insulation in there. You can live in there. You can use it for an office. That's right. Yeah. I knew it was from a video game. I just didn't know which one. What do you want? Some of this?
Catch.
I better be careful because he's getting big. He might whip me. $50 more minutes. My grandson. He's 13. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Clinton's mailbox. That's what name on it. Yeah. You're still not a supporter? I think he's did a great job, actually. Stanek, Drew. I think he's did a damn good job, considering that everything he's had to go through. He's had to fight tooth and nail for everything he's got. And he's had to put up with a bunch of corrupt politicians. He's even called them corrupt on national TV. You didn't hear him, go sue him for slander or anything, did you? Okay. We still are Trump supporters. So. Yeah, you voted for Trump's old lady to be the first lady because she's sexy. You didn't vote for Trump. Well, whichever way you can get to vote there, Grizz. Oh, really? Is he there, Brian? Is your son right there, Brian? What's your son's name? Happy birthday, son. Yeah. Well, of course. It's the young man's birthday. What's your son's name there, Brian? What's your son's name so I can call him by name? And he's 6, right? Damn. Is he there so I can sing to him? Don't push mute. You guys love my singing. Well, I can't. Oh, you got Bluetooth on. Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Well, I can't sing to him then. And not unless he can hear it. So, you can put YouTube on your TV, What news source do I watch? Oh, I watch a few of them. I don't watch CNN if you're asking. Yeah. His name's Joseph. Okay. Well, his name's Joseph. Now, if I could just figure out how to sing happy birthday to Joseph. Uh, oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeffrey Joseph. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Joseph. Sorry I screwed up on the Jeffrey part, but happy birthday, Joseph. Now you wouldn't know. That's right. That is a birthday song you'll never forget. And many more. A glitch in the song, that's right. He's laughing right now. Did he like it? Am I? Well, that's good there, Chris. Did it clean you out? Huh. Well, evidently you do not like to be informed, do you? Well, I'm sorry, Joseph. I wasn't looking at the thing at the time. I'm sorry, Joseph. I can sing it for you again if you want me to. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joseph. Happy birthday to you. There you go. See? All better now. He's gone. Well, that's okay now. Yeah. I didn't have time to, me, 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 me. Mm-hmm. The damage is already done. I figure one of these days I'm going to sing happy birthday to somebody and it's going to go viral. It's going to be funnier than shit. But, one of these days it'll happen. No. Maybe I had to sing to Melania Trump on her birthday. Maybe that would go viral then. I could do it Sylvester Stallone, Carol Chaney in Russian. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cringeworthy birthday song. There you go. There you go. Welcome back, Alvin. Melina 2020. You almost missed the song. That's right. Melania for president. She can't be president because she is a legal immigrant. You heard what I said. Legal immigrant. That means she come to the country and she did everything she had to do to become a legal citizen. Not like the ones crawling under, crawling over, and sneaking in. Those, my friends, are illegal aliens. Can we say that all together now? Illegal aliens. There's no such thing as an illegal immigrant because an immigrant would not be here illegally. Okay? And there's no such thing as an undocumented citizen because they can't be a citizen if they're not documented. That's an oxymoron. Or monoron oxy. It's one of them twos. I know you're still an Obama fan. So. That's right, you missed my birthday songs. Dog, what the matter? Obama was president. Oh. You're a Bloomberg. Well, that guy spent $700 million just to have Elizabeth Warren slap his hiney on the stage. Yeah, by somebody that's not even an Indian that says she's an Indian. But she was raised a poor black man while sitting on the Indian reservation as a transvestite. Oh, your friend's birthday? Are they there? You haven't used your wrench in a while? Huh. Bernie had ADHD. Well, what do you think? Biden's got? Biden's got dementia with a acute case of Alzheimer's. And if people call Trump a racist, and if all people that voted for Trump are racist, then isn't all people that vote for Joe Biden pedophiles? It's the same thing, isn't it? The bastard can't leave his hands off on little kids. So. You're warming it up, are you, Kevin? Yeah. So is your friend still here there, Alvin? Oh. Yeah. They don't want anybody to have any weapons. Oh, okay. They don't want anybody to have any guns, but they want to have guns to protect themselves. Armed security guards. Yeah. Go figure. Then again, everybody. I don't get it either. I don't get it at all. Trump was never called a racist until he became president, even though he, got several awards for helping out the minority communities. Before he was, while he was, a real estate agent, a real estate broker, a real estate tycoon. Once he became president, he's racist, and everybody that votes for him is racist. No, we're not. Yeah, I agree too. Why do Democrats do that? You're right there, Chris. In all honesty, the Democrats say he's racist, but the Democrats are the ones that started the KKK. The Democrats never voted for the Emancipation Proclamation. The Democrats are the ones that started. They didn't want to be told what to do by the federal government. And they didn't want to give up their slaves. They didn't want to free the slaves. So, and it's all Democrat. I mean, they came a long way from then. But you hear Oprah Winfrey say it, vote Democrats because Republicans are racist. Well, wait a minute. Democrats are the ones that told you couldn't vote. Who freed the slaves? The Emancipation Proclamation, Abraham Lincoln, Republican. So, Republicans. I know not all Republicans are racist. There very, very few are. Yeah, that's right. They call it all to us there, Kevin. So. Biden's winning. He ain't winning. There's no way he's going to win. Well, okay, but I bet you there's Democrats that hate brown-skinned people too. Who's is he a Republican candidate, or is he just somebody that votes Republican? Hillary Clinton, I guess, wants to become the vice president, and they asked her, "What's the first thing you'll work on?" Is if Joe Biden wins the presidency? She says his obituary. Mm-hmm. Well, even Bill didn't like Hillary. Ask Monica; she'll tell you. Well, see, I don't understand why they didn't make Ben Carson the Surgeon General, but then somebody told me it's because the Surgeon General actually has to have military experience. I ain't for sure on that. That's what I was told. That's why he wasn't made the Surgeon General. So. Your dad's friend's a former KK member? There's a lot of former KK members. I don't know if he didn't want the Surgeon General's job. I would have thought he'd have took that if it was available because, Carson is one of the highest regarded brain surgeons there are. So, But he also likes doing public work with the people. And he works for the housing or whatever. So, you're in a Democratic state? Yeah, but that don't mean you have to vote Democrat. Oh. All right, everybody. It is 9:59. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a good night. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to. Okay, yeah, he wanted the position. He requested it. Okay. That's right. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. Be kind to one another and stay healthy. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. If you're so inclined to join me, I'll be here. So y'all have a blessed night. Take care. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I love chips and salsa too there, Brian.